people, it's your favorite girl Gracey, and welcome to Media Matters, where we dive deep into the world of media. Brought to you by Legacy Media NG. Guys, today it's very interesting. We are going to do a whole lot today, starting from topic to the guest and to the game. Hello, guys, it's your girl Gracie, and welcome to another episode of Media Matters. Yes. That is true. You understand? And today we are going to be discussing hidden gems. Now, what is hidden gems? These are films that are underrated. We are going to be discussing the reasons why all these films remained under the radar and some things that producers can do to make sure that their films sees light. I won't be doing the talking alone, and that is why I brought somebody, a special person that knows, that have an advanced knowledge on these things, in person of Mr. Ike.
Hi, Grace.
Hello, Mr. Ike.
Hi.
Thank you for joining us again. Guys, you remember Mr. Ike? For those people that don't remember Mr. Ike, go and watch our previous episode. So, Mr. Ike.
Yeah, thank you for having me here again.
How have you been? It feels like
I've been good.
now.
Yeah.
When you're on set again with me.
Yes. Are you bringing me again next week?
You pay me.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Ike, there are some people that are new here. We have new audience. So, can you briefly tell us what you do?
Yeah.
So
sure. My name is Ike Osoka, and I'm a filmmaker, film producer, director, and writer. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So, about being a film producer, can you tell us the criteria? How do you know a film is successful? Like the criteria of knowing a film that will be successful. Can you give us
okay. A film for me, and I think this is general knowledge, that a film that is successful basically is a film that is seen.
Yeah.
If your film is not seen, it's not successful. Meaning that the amount of people that see your film, get to see your film, amount of platforms you're able to break through, amount of eyeballs that see that film, that's success for every filmmaker. We make these films for people to see them, and so that's how you measure. How many tickets sell in the box office.
It's not even really about the film itself. It has storyline.
Yeah, because what you call a bad film was still made for people to see it, right? So, and the person that made the film feels good about it, so wants people to see it. So yeah, good or bad film, success in filmmaking is the box office, the eyes that see it, how many views you have in your streaming platforms and all that, basically.
Okay, speaking of that, can you tell us some underrated films that deserve more recognition and why you think they remain under the radar?
Interesting. Thinking about it, I have a couple of them in my head. Like some are series, YouTube series that I felt were really good and people didn't even get to see it. We also have some, cinema movies too. Let me start with YouTube series. I remember Lucky Wife. I think it was Blessing Igby, a producer that she's a very good producer, no doubt. And I think she also made another film. I think she's even one of your underrated film producers in Nigeria.
Wow, because I've not heard.
You've not heard of her, imagine. And she's actually done a lot.
Wow.
I don't know if you saw this film, 10 Virgins, in cinema, like 2-3 years ago. 10 Virgins. So it was in the cinema too, but he didn't do it. They spent a lot of money on that film. At least I have friends that acted in the film. They spent a lot of money, rehearsals and all that. 10 Virgins, but it still did not make it in the cinema. And I feel like, it boils down to publicity. There is no way you can say. There's some films you mentioned now that you have not seen the film, but you know the film. Like, because of how big the publicity is.
Yes.
You may not have seen it, but
yes,
you're feeling bad you have not seen the film.
There is this movie, is it Omogeto?
Yeah.
I've not seen it, but I feel like I've seen it.
Yes.
Because of the way people,
the hype about
the movie. I feel like I think I've watched it. Well, I've not seen the movie yet.
Yes. So before the film comes out, you talk about it for a long time. When the film comes out, you talk about it. After it comes out, you keep talking about it until it gets to that point where many people have seen it. So I feel like, that film Lucky Wives, although they did a Lucky Wives reunion, I don't know if you've seen that. They just did that one recently. So I think it boils down to publicity, really. If publicity is not aggressive enough.
That is true. I feel like most producers, they only bring that energy during pre-production and the production stage. But after production, after the movie is out,
they go to rest.
Back.
Like, oh, I've done
the
work,
let me rest. They don't even know that post-production is a thing. Like after production, it's a thing. The PR, they need to hire PR people that would make noise on that movie and that so that movie can be seen. They don't even know it's a thing. Most of them feel like it's before the movie, and when the movie is out, you can rest. Do you understand? They feel so laid back after the movie is out. And sometimes, the PR you use, the how you
strategy you use.
Not even sometimes it's not even the good movies. It's not even about if the movie is good or if it's not good. But there's this, like, take for instance, Merry Men 3.
Merry Men 3, AY's film.
I glanced that film.
You glanced or you watched?
I glanced that. I will not be proud to say. Okay, so so what I want to say is, that movie wasn't really worth the hype.
It wasn't great,
No. It wasn't really worth the hype, but the PR was mad.
Merry Men was everywhere. Everybody knew Merry Men was coming out.
It was everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, it was everywhere. You will not even have a choice but to watch it. Even when there was this argument about it that the movie is not great at all. I wasted my time. People still went there to watch that film so that they'll be like, okay.
Like, people have disturbed me too much. I must see this film so that I can even have something to say.
Yeah, so they can have something to say. Do you understand? So
For some other movies, I think it's also the timing. Timing. Bad timing. There's something called bad timing in publicity. I think you're doing publicity as a bad time. Maybe, for example, you're just unlucky with the political atmosphere, and you're doing a film that everybody's not looking at film at that time, and you're publicizing your film, and people are not even listening. You understand? But it happens a lot.
It's true.
Yeah.
I think there was this Big Brother that was going on.
Yeah, during election.
Yes.
During election, yes. So.
But in fact, Nigerians are never interested about Big Brother because, bro.
Was that the one that you live by one?
I think so. I think
that's it. Okay? But people were not really interested.
In regards to bad timing, is there a way that the producer can curve that, or it's just something that if it happens, it happens?
Well, I mean, you can't really fight such a thing. It depends on the kind of budget you have. So, I've seen some people take down their film from the cinema when they see that it's not really working. Like, quickly take it down and come back at a better time.
That's what I want you to say. That's what I want you to hit on. Like, they should also have this is this backup plan so that in case anything happens, or sometimes life is full of unforeseen. So in case anything happens, there should be a backup plan that you know that you won't all your effort as a producer would not go down the drain. Do you understand? Okay. So that brings me to my next question. In your opinion, what factors contribute to lack of visibility for certain films?
Bad PR, bad timing, and I think sometimes the quality of the film is good, but the story itself is not just relevant to the audience. For example, I'll give you an example now. Like, there's some films that that good camera, good shots, good sound, everything is just good, but people are just not connecting to the story. Perhaps because you didn't tell it in the language they will understand. Or when I say language, I don't even necessarily mean like English or Yoruba. I'm talking about like in the characters. They're not connecting to the characters. The characters are not speaking like them.
Can you give us an example of such films?
For me, this might be very controversial, but for me, I feel like Breath of Life, for example. I know many people say it's an amazing movie, and it's an amazing movie in terms of the quality for me. Like, as a filmmaker, you want to watch Breath of Life and learn. Oh, look at how the shot was taken. Look at the quality. Look at the details. You can tell it was good. But I feel like the characters were not, connecting to the average Nigerian. I just feel like the reference of the film. I want to just imagine that the director's reference were mostly Hollywood references, and in terms of maybe character interpretation, and that was why people could not just good film, good film, good. Like you're just wowed by the aesthetics, but you can't talk about it so much after really for me. So I feel like sometimes we need to like create characters in movies that people can talk about, people can
So
relate
can you
to.
give us examples of films that once people just when you call that film, like people start talking about the characters, like they connect so well with the characters. Can you give us such examples?
Okay, of course, Nigeria, for example. Yes, I'll give a series and a a normal mainstream movie. Look at Skinny Girl in Transit, for example.
Mm.
Skinny Girl in Transit.
Yeah.
Now, this is the talking
Is
about.
the one with Timmy?
No,
Sharon Oja.
no, I did. I can't remember the lady's name. Sharon Oja is dead too, but she's not the main character. She's
She's
like
not
the
here.
sister of the girl.
Yeah.
But they're talking about the story of a plus size lady,
Yeah.
and her struggle to finding love and all that. And they were not too, how do I put it, too foreign about it. Once you mention singing and trust, people can just easily like, they just pick their faves, in the story.
So what you are saying is about putting people's faves in the movie.
Not
Make
no
them
no no.
connect, because I think Breath of Life were like actors and actresses that we did not
Really know. Yeah, marketable faces too are really something. Like when you have somebody like people like Timini, for example, like many people's faves. People like who again? Who's your favorite?
Sharon Oja.
Sharon Oja. Yeah, because even in the cinema they check the faces before they
Bimbo
even.
Ademoye.
Yeah, Bimbo Ademoye and Lowo and the rest like that. So, I mean, putting faces too, but it all comes with costs. I mean, if there's no money, how will you put faces? You just carry any face and put. So
I pray to God that they
I pray to God that
connect with them.
because it is, I know when the faces are not popular, the actors have to do more work. More work, and it's always like a struggle.
Expectations on them.
Yes, everybody's already judging them with their eye and say, what does this one want to come and do? But yeah, putting marketable faces too. Sometimes the story will be good, but because the faces are not marketable, when I say marketable, like they don't have fan bases, people just easily forget it. It's not memorable. Yeah.
That is true. So can you give us examples of movies that have benefited from good PR? Movies that that if not for PR, this film for no sale.
Of course, first of all, just all Funke Akindele's movies. First of all,
the PR is
we're not talking about storyline or anything, but her PR for Battle on Booker Street or Mongeto.
Because that Battle on Booker Street, I wasn't feeling that. I was not feeling.
I mean, I think my best work from her is still Mongeto for me. Just for me.
I feel like it's a Tribe Called Sugar for me.
So, but away from the storyline, the publicity was serious. Like she collaborated with many influencers,
many actors,
many cinema outings,
meet and greet.
Caps, shirts, different things, billboards.
Shoes.
I don't think there's any part of publicity she didn't touch. I mean, she must have budgeted some serious money.
Despite the fact that there was a leak on the movie.
Yeah, it still did not affect it that much because, of course,
the numbers.
I mean, you even want to go to the cinema and sit and brag about it and say, I saw this in the cinema. So there's a kind of publicity that you do that you give people a sense of ownership in the movie. Like they feel like they want to be part of this success story of this movie. They don't even want to watch it online. They want to go to the cinema and watch it because of that publicity. So Funke Akindele has hacked that when it comes to publicity. There are other movies like that too, but Prophetess too is one of those movies. Prophetess. Many people argue that the film was not interesting, but that's not even the point. The point was that many people heard about it, through publicity, and they all rushed to the cinema to see it. At least when you see it, that's when you can talk that it's not interesting.
Even Merry Men.
Merry Men too, yeah.
Merry Men 1, Merry Men 2, yes.
All the Merry Men franchise from 1 to 3.
Their publicity game is top notch.
Yes. And most of these big studios like Ant Hills, like Ebony Live, like Inkbloods, even Ebony Live, Chief Daddy, movies like that, Wedding Party. Yeah, they are heavy on publicity. So I think it also boils down to funding. I mean, always put out money for publicity. If you can manage your money in other places, but when it comes to publicity, you can't.
You need money
to make money. Yes, that's the rule.
Put that money out.
Yeah. I mean, even if you need to sacrifice on your location, on your camera choices, publicity is really important. For you to make your money back.
Okay, so that is nice. I hope you guys are learning a lot from this team. So, what specific strategies or tactics do you believe PR needs to employ to highlight underrated films and attract wider audience?
Yeah, so I think that PR needs to be, you need to go to where the people that will love your story are. For example, if you make a film, an Igbo setting film, for example, it's not like you're not going to sell it in the West, but you will need to actually go to the East to where you know that people can connect to that film. So your publicity still has to be biased somehow. Like if you're going to make a film on about women and women living the fast life or women living the luxurious life, you should know that if you check social media, you know that more women are on social media. More women are actually on social media. So your social media publicity has to be very strong. Like even if you check your followership on everybody's Instagram page, women are always more. So most men hardly stay long with their phones. Women stay more on their phones. So if you are doing social media publicity and it's a women-based film, you are going to put more money on that side. So you should check it out. If you are doing a film that has to do with a grassroots, community film, know that these banners that you hang on gates, estate gates and stuff, and buses,
So many people think that before a movie can sell, they have to be this publicity stunt.
Yeah.
Some people feel like before anything can trend on social media, there has to be like a publicity stunt. So what would you say about people with that kind of mentality? And do you believe that you have to do a publicity stunt before you can train, before you can get something to be out there? Do you believe that?
No, I don't.
Most people go crazy with publicity stunts.
I don't believe
like
that.
They do things that it's uncalled for.
Yeah, most people do publicity stunts, of course, because of maybe what other people have done that feel like it works. But I don't think you have to do something.
Go as far as even
leaking nudes and all those things. Those are desperate, moves. Of course, the problem with those things is that it might look like you have sold, but those people don't really sell. Do you know why? Because people talk about the stunt more than the film.
That is true.
So it's just an illusion of you selling, but you're not really selling, really, because real strategic publicity is what will make you sell. All those things will only make noise. Oh, I heard about this. Oh, I heard when it happened. I heard when it happened.
People even forget the fact that they would not even focus on that person.
Yes,
the movie
yes. So everybody's not talking about the stunt, and nobody's saying that. Oh, and in fact, the method don't cast now. Says because people will be like, they just want to sell their film, So, but if you are really, really, very brilliant in your publicity strategic, I think that's more than enough. With the right money, right budget for it. Yeah.
Okay, guys, I've had enough. You need to eat this bass balls.
Come for part two.
No, we need to eat this bass balls. So, guys, it is game time. You know how we roll on media.
This game again. You and this again.
Yes, it is game time now.
Okay.
So, Mr. Iyke.
Yeah.
Said you're a movie producer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
I want to test your, skills. Let's see how well Mr. Iyke makes his colleagues. So
voila. Okay, let's go.
I'll be calling names of actors and actresses, and you tell me the particular roles they are known for. Are you ready?
Ready.
All right. Number one. See, if you win, if you get
What's
all
the prize?
my questions, I have a package for you.
What's the package? Say it in front of national TV.
No! we cannot loud it.
Okay.
We cannot loud it. But if you lose, what are you going to do?
I don't lose. I don't ever lose.
Nah, you will lose.
I don't lose.
What are you going to give?
All I do is win.
You're going to draw 5,000 naira. I'll use that share for followers. I'll give my followers.
Give away. Yeah, let's go.
Okay. So first person is Patience Osoka.
Oh, wow, that's easy.
Wicked
stepmother, wicked mother-in-law,
okay,
wicked wife, anything wicked, just put her inside.
Anything wicked. All right. The second person is Sam Morris.
Sam Morris.
Oh,
Lover Boy. I guess so.
Wow, please don't come and win all my money, yo. Okay, Uche Montana.
Lover girl, I guess.
Lover girl. Okay. Uche Montana is known for this classy babe, big babe. All her movies, she's always
Okay,
big.
classy,
So that when you're
rich,
big, you're big.
rich girl.
Rich girl vibes and all that. Okay. Chinedu, Iyke, Daisy, and Osita Iyke.
That's Aki and Popo, right?
Yeah, what are they known for?
Well, they were known for village troublesome children in the village.
Just small thing every day. Eh? You would have said, if you say notorious.
And I was saying the same thing now.
Village.
They're always in the
Even
village.
if they are in the city.
Yeah,
I have
It's
acted
true.
numerous city movies.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
always known for
Troublesome.
being notorious, troublesome, like wahala. Anywhere you see them, you see trouble. Anywhere you see them, you see wahala.
But I got that, record that. I guess.
You did not really get that. You did not really get that. It's a village and it's not only village
Yeah,
parts.
sorry.
Okay.
Troublesome.
Okay, more
Ikimo. He's also a troublesome man.
troublesome.
Or
Will you say troublesome?
but it's funny, that's what I know. That man is hilarious. But what's the answer to Ikimo?
You know, okay, Mowa is not really a flat character.
Yeah.
He's someone that is known for different things.
He's a troublesome man, honestly.
I won't really say trouble for him. I would say.
Ask the audience.
What do you guys think? Comment down below on what you think is Nkemowa's
He's known
role.
for.
What is
What he's known for.
yes, what Nkemowa is known for, and you might stand a chance to win some money from me, guys. So guys, at this time it's a wrap on Media Matters. Remember guys, if you're a producer, a filmmaker, or a director, remember that PR, it's a big deal in the movie industry. It's a big deal. Like, it's not just the pre-production stage and the production stage. Remember, post-production stage, it's also a thing. Remember to use all your effort, the same energy you use in producing that movie should also go for after the movie has been released. You don't need to rest, you don't need to lay back until you start seeing streams and views and numbers. That is when you will know that you have done a good job. It's not just giving us good story and giving us sweet film. You have to also see that reflecting on the numbers of that movie. So guys, this is where we draw the curtains. Remember to like, share, subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you get notified anytime we drop a new video. Please share to your friends and family. Don't be stingy.
Yeah.